Step up to the plate, it's a brand new game where the diamond meets the blockchain name. From curveballs thrown to coins that fly, we're swinging for the fences, shooting for the sky. Fast pitch updates, stats so slick, and crypto tips that really stick. Whether it's sliders or ledgers, we decode the play. From Satoshi to Shohei, we got the way. So grab your glove and your digital keys. It's time for fastballs and NFTs. This is the show where baseball meets bits. Welcome to the part where every episode hits.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Dugout. I'm Katie Randall, and as always, I'm here with the one and only Crypto Dan. Dan, you ready to talk some baseball and blockchain?
Oh, you know it, Katie. This week's been wild. Draft picks, all-star hype, and crypto fireworks. Where do we even start?
Let's kick it off with the MLB draft. 57 college players in the top 90 picks? That's a serious college pipeline. And Penn State tying their program record with 5 guys drafted: Paxton Kling, Ryan Weingartner, and a few others. That's gotta feel good for Nittany Lions fans.
Yeah, and you had that emotional moment with Tyler Bremner, right? He goes number 2 overall and dedicates it to his late mom. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up watching that. Sports just hit different sometimes.
Totally. And it brought me back to my own college recruitment days. I wasn't a top 2 pick or anything, but the nerves, the excitement, the what-ifs, it's all so real. I remember sitting by the phone, waiting for that call, and my mom was just as nervous as I was. It's a roller coaster, and for these kids, it's life-changing.
I can't even imagine. And then you've got the USA Baseball Stars vs. Stripes series wrapping up, plus that exhibition tour in Japan. Some of those games were electric. Guys like Kling and Weingartner showing out, and the team getting a taste of international play. That's got to help their development, right?
Absolutely. Playing in Japan, different crowds, different style, it's a whole new level. And it's cool to see the U.S. college guys holding their own. I think it sets the stage for some of these draft picks to make an impact sooner rather than later.
And it's not just about the stats. It's those stories. The dedication, the nerves, the family moments. That's what makes draft day so special. We talk about numbers all the time, but it's the human side that sticks with you.
Couldn't agree more. And speaking of big moments, let's roll right into All-Star Week, because there's a lot to unpack there too.
Yeah, All-Star Week is here, and Truist Park is about to be the center of the baseball universe. The Home Run Derby's got a stacked lineup: Rooker, Buxton, Cruz, and then there's Cal Raleigh. 54 homers in the final? First switch-hitting catcher to win it. That's just nuts.
That's the kind of thing that cements a legacy, right? You look back at all-star moments, guys like Griffey, Judge, even Vlad Jr. a few years ago. These are the highlights that fans remember. And honestly, it can change how a player's viewed for years.
Totally. And it's not just the players, it's the fans, too. The energy at these events is unreal. I went to a derby back in 2017, or was it 2018? I always mess that up. Anyway, the crowd was just electric. It's like a crypto rally. Everyone's hyped. There's this sense that anything can happen, and you're just riding the wave.
That's a great analogy, actually. The derby's like a bull run, sudden, explosive, and everyone's glued to every swing. And then you've got the All-Star game itself. The American League's looking to keep their streak alive, but the National League's got some serious firepower this year. I'm curious to see if the AL can keep that dominance going.
And these games matter for more than just bragging rights. For some players, it's a chance to show they belong with the best. For others, it's about building that brand, getting those endorsement deals, and connecting with fans. You see a guy go off in the Derby, and suddenly his jersey's flying off the shelves.
Exactly. And for the younger fans, these are the moments that hook them for life. I still remember my first All-Star game on TV, just being in awe of the talent and the spectacle. It's a celebration, but it's also a showcase for the future of the sport.
And, not to get too philosophical, but it's kind of like what we see in crypto. Big events, big swings, and sometimes the underdog comes out on top. Speaking of swings, should we pivot to the digital diamond and talk about what's happening in crypto this week?
Let's do it. But first, here's a little public service announcement. When we discuss cryptocurrency, we are not providing financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Therefore, please conduct your own research before investing in anything. I hope that we made that clear. It's been a massive week for crypto policy. Congress is calling it Crypto Week, and we've got the Genius and Clarity Acts moving forward. The Genius Act is all about stablecoin regulation, making sure tokens are backed by real assets, and that issuers have to disclose their reserves. It's expected to pass the House and head to President Trump, who said he'll sign it.
Yeah, and the Clarity Act is supposed to finally define when a crypto token is a commodity versus a security. That's huge, because it could shift a lot of oversight away from the SEC and make things clearer for exchanges and investors. But there's still some pushback. Some folks say there aren't enough consumer protections, and there's debate about big tech getting into stablecoins. It's not a done deal yet.
And then you've got the executive order for a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve. That's a first. Basically, the government's building up a digital asset stockpile. It's wild to think about, especially with Bitcoin hitting that $123,000 all-time high before cooling off a bit. Ethereum's holding around $3, XRP's up too. But Dan, do you think this is the moment digital assets finally go mainstream, or is volatility still the elephant in the room?
Man, I want to say we're there, but I'm not totally convinced. I mean, you've got BlackRock pouring $14 billion into crypto funds in Q2 alone. That's a 366% jump from last quarter. Standard Chartered's letting institutional clients trade Bitcoin and Ether directly. And then there's Dakota, that banking startup, expanding to over 100 countries with stablecoin rails. It all screams mainstream, but the volatility is still real. Bitcoin dropped to 117K just today after that big run. Whales are moving, profit-taking is happening, and the market's still super reactive to news and policy.
Yeah, and I think the policy side is what could tip the scales. If these bills pass and we get real regulatory clarity, you might see even more institutional money flood in. But if there's a snag, or if amendments water things down, we could see another round of uncertainty. It's like we're right on the edge, but not quite over the line yet.
Exactly. And, as we've talked about in past episodes, every time there's a big move, whether it's a new ETF, a major bank jumping in, or a new law, there's this push and pull between excitement and caution. I guess that's just the nature of both baseball and crypto, right? High stakes, high drama, and you never really know what's coming next.
Couldn't have said it better. That's going to do it for this episode of Crypto Dugout. We'll be watching the All-Star Game, tracking those crypto bills, and of course, keeping an eye on the next big move, on the field and on the blockchain. Dan, always a pleasure.
Right back at you, Katie. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Same dugout, new stories. Take care.
From base hits to Bitcoin, we covered it all. Swinging through markets and making that call. Fastballs and flash trades, plays that amaze. Another wild ride through the blockchain maze. Stats on the field, coins in the chain. We break it all down, pitch by pitch, block by block, no pain. If you love home runs and crypto games, this is your dugout in the digital game. So till next time, keep your wallet tight. Watch the charts and the Friday night lights.